It's official that I don't want to be in America anymore and play Yu-Gi-Oh! With the TCG list no more. I want to move to Japan and play with the OCG ban list because this list is fucking retarded. Okay, you could obviously see that Spidey's not in this video, and Spidey he would have liked to been in this video. However, I'm not gonna put much effort into it, just like how Konami did not put much effort into making this list because it's fucking retarded. So right off the bat, I hate this fuck. It makes no sense because I've never seen Konami hit and change 47 cards before, which is fucking retarded. So, right off the bat, they banned all 4 of the baby dragons for the Dragon Rulers, where it's, they kind of said that they were going to do that in the OCG list, so I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, I wouldn't care. I never played Dragon Rulers in the first place. Couldn't care less. The main elemental dragons were made to be used in individual decks, so I don't care. Then I saw Stratos being banned, which was fucking retarded. There was really no real Bubble Beat, Hero Beat, and the only thing that makes any sense is what my friend Kirby said, and he was like, maybe they banned Stratos because all the shit like zombie heroes would come back if they put Mizuki to 2 or to Plague Spreader to 2, and maybe that is the reason, but I think it's retarded because heroes by themselves were not doing anything crazy in this format. Then this Spellbook of Judgment, it was in the OCG list. Super Rejuvenation, even I don't understand that. I don't like Dragon Rulers either, but I put it on my prediction video that it would get banned, but I was like, if they hit the baby Dragon Rulers and you limit Gold Sark, is it really necessary? And it wasn't. Then there's Gateway banned. I've always wanted to see Gateway of the 6 be banned, but even I felt sorry for 6 Samurai players because 6 Samurais were not topping either, which was stupid. Heavy Storm and Monster Reborn being banned. I understand that they're both 2 unstable stable cards, but hit both of them in the same list was just fucked up. Same thing goes for Solemn Judgment. I mean, you let a card like Solemn Judgment be around for Solemn Judgment has been around in the game since the roots of the game, walking around scot-free, and now you decide to hit him. I'm like, that made no sense to me. Ultimate Offering is the only deck that could really abuse that is Madoche's. Not that Madoche's didn't top, but they have their own version of Ultimate Offerings in their own deck, so hitting that, yet again, didn't make much sense. Card Destruction is maybe a cross between Dark Worlds and maybe Dragon Rulers, but Dark Worlds don't top. And Dragon Rulers, you think you hit them enough? Pot of Avarice, I kind of said from the money aspect that they would have hit this card because of Pot of Duplicity coming out. And then another idiotic thing is number 16 being banned. I understand you can't have it limited because you only play 1, but at the same time it's like that card also used to be a threat and a danger card back then, not so much as much now, and why now? So that's all the banned cards, which retarded. Then we go into the limited cards. Dragoons, I predicted Dragoons to go to 1. Diva, I didn't think that they were going to hit Diva, but if they did, it's understandable. The only thing that makes no sense now is if you want to start hitting Diva, you might as well bring Brionac back, because that was the only real reason why Brionac was hit, because of some of his loops and his main being able to be so splashable in Mermills. Then Fire, Fist, Spirit. I understand why that was hit. It didn't make much sense for Rooster being hit. This makes me hate the list more than anything else. Rescue Rabbit to 1. Because Rescue Rabbit did not deserve it. And I have a deck that really depends on Rescue Rabbit at 2, so I am infuriated with this list. I want to spit on it. I hate it. I could give 2 fucks for Trishula, and I could give 2 fucks for anything else. I just hate it when Konami just swoops down and tries to fuck a deck over, and it's like the only form of Rabbit that was anywhere good was maybe Evil Swarms playing it, which they only could kind of, you only need one, so that was stupid. And then the other factor is Dino Rabbit, which hasn't seen, or Macro Rabbit, which makes no sense later on in this list as well. Then the next card of one, Thunder King, understandable, you want to promote XYZs. Jedi Stellar Birdman of one, to stop the OTK in the future. Then they want to hit that Evagishki, which I don't understand why they had to hit that. I was like, I don't think that made much sense, because I was like, it's not like, Gishkis are doing anything crazy. They don't even really have much of a loop anymore. Then they limited Dimensional Fissure, which not even many people play Dimensional Fissure, because they only really play Macrocosmos, so that, I thought that was stupid. Then Gold Sark to one, I predicted that. Royal Tribute to one, I feel bad. I feel bad for Heroes. I feel bad for Six Sams. I feel bad for, I feel bad for Gravekeepers. I feel bad for Rabbit players. Because it's like all these decks were underneath the radar, while all these fucking tier 1 decks had, did its damage to this format. And it's like we're the ones being punished, which I don't like. Then Macrocosmos to one. I understand that, but then at the same time, if you want to limit Macro and limit Dimensional Fissure, why hit Rabbit? Then it goes to the other cards, the necessary staples that pretty much everyone plays. Compulse to one, Bottomless to one, Torrential to one, and I'm like, why? Why take away every staple that we all use and just limit half of them and ban the rest of them? Soul Drain, yeah, whatever. It's a good tech, but I don't really. Then Eradicator to one, I could agree with that. Eradicator can become a bitch. DeLorean to one, many Atlantean players only played one. M7 to one is fucking retarded. I play fucking Constellars, and every fucking Constella player will tell you the real fucking, if you want to touch a boss monster, it's fucking Pleiades. M7's a card that, well, the one thing I could at least kind of say is, at least if Konami took away all these fucking trap cards, it does make M7 more liable to stay on the field much longer, so I could kind of give them that. But I still think that was a bad choice of cards to hit. Then the semi-limited cards. TG Striker, understandable, didn't do that much. Mizuki and Plague Spreader, they want to push the zombie support tanky to 2. It had to go to 2 because it's going to go to 1 because of MST. And the last card, D-Prison to 2. I didn't understand why D-Prison had to fucking go to 2. I understand maybe if they destroy all the other fucking trap cards, that we're going to be forced to going back to the roots, focusing back on D-Prison and Mirror Force. Then the unlimited cards. Malicious, well, who the fuck cares? Stratos is gone. Earth to 3, yeah, I guess that's nice, but he didn't bring back any Synchro, so who the fuck cares? Tsukiyomi to 3, that card doesn't see play except for a couple of times being in a random tech. Black Whirlwind at 3, hooray, but after what else, but after what they took away, who really cares at this point? A Hero Lives to 3, who the fuck cares? You got rid of Stratos. Eco to 3, who the fuck cares? You got rid of Stratos. Pot of Duality to 3, I guess that's nice for some slow decks, but everything else you took away fucked everything up. Heretic Seal, I guess that's nice, whatever. And Scapegoat to 3, and you could just play Plasma and shit like Enemy Controller. So that is the September 13 ban list, and I actually really feel like taking something back, because I made from people that saw, I already made the OCG confirmed ban list with Spidey, and I reviewed these things, like those cards, and I was just like, oh, for once Konami did it right. Konami cared about the player's aspect. This is fucking retarded. Because all they did for Spellbooks was hit Judgment. Spellbooks will still dominate the format like no tomorrow. Fire Fist will dominate the format. Evil Swarms will dominate. Constellars will dominate. And all the other players lost all their fucking trap cards, all their fucking staples, and a lot of fucking slow decks that need Stratos, Gateway. All the Gravekeepers, all of them lost all their fucking support, and it's fucking retarded. So overall, I hate this list. I could not give a single fuck for that, because it's like, this list